Evening guys, it is your boy Vexed again. We are back with the League 3 races at Brands Hatch for round 5 race 2. Obviously this is a reverse grid going off of the previous race results. So we've got Graham on pole, we've got Big E second place, Max is in third, Potsy is fourth, Stealth is fifth, Brody sixth, Firepower seventh, Smoky Tom eighth, Smith ninth, Wacky Racer 10th, Toten is 11th and Albert bringing up the rear in 12th. So without further ado, let's get into it. Klaxon sounded, lights are out, they are off. Max getting quite a good getaway there, and the Citroen boys in the background starting to try and swamp the rest of the pack. There's a lot of shenanigans coming through turn 1. Max still in second place, Graham is first. Potsy is up to third place. He had a bit of a moment, didn't he? Stealth is fourth. It's getting all a bit congested behind. Some of the people getting shuffled out. I think that was Wacky Racer getting shuffled out to the outside a bit there. Stealth is fourth place. Brody, he's up to fifth. He's going for a move now. He's up to fourth. He's gone past Stealth. Stealth and his teammate Smith not too far behind him, being pressed by Wack. Everyone's very close at the moment. Smith looking up the outside of Stealth. He's allowing Wacky Racer to come up his inside. It looked like he's still behind him though, isn't he? There's the two Super Boys side by side for that last turn. Stealth had to back out slightly. So Stealth dropping to 6th place. Wacky Racer behind him in 7th. Biggie is 8th. Toten 9th. Oh, Smith's had an off. He's off. Oh, Wacky Racer as well. Stealth up to 4th place. I think it might go to safety car. Potsy being challenged now by Brody in 3rd. And it's gone to safety car. So Graham, he's going to back up the rest of the field, isn't he? Graham's currently still on pole. Or still in first place. We've got Potsy is up to 2nd. We've got Brody in 3rd. Stealth is 4th. Wacky Racer 5th. Biggie 6th. Toten 7th. Firepower 8th. Smoky Tom 9th. Max in 10th. Albert, he's up to 11th. Smith is in 12th. So we'll go on board with Graham. I think they're going again. He is gaining speed, yes. Yes, green flag conditions. Graham's starting to try and pull away from the rest of the pack, it looks like. Brody, he's up to 2nd place already. He must have got a jump on Potsy on that restart. The Aston now look like it's starting to try and challenge the Jaguar. And he's managed to get up the inside, so Brody, he's taking up the lead of the race. Graham dropping to 2nd place. And then you've got Potsy in 3rd. Stealth in 4th, but he's being challenged by Wack. Wack looking for a move up the outside. He's got Toten not far behind him as well. Wacky Racer not able to get past just yet. Stealth defending nicely. Again, Wacky Racer looking for a move. He's all over the back of Stealth. He's trying to find a way past. The rest of the field are actually starting to catch up to him as well. Toten looked like he had a bit of a moment, but I think that was lag. Albert, he's up to 7th place. So Albert, he's managed to make up several places now. Wacky Racer, he's looking up the inside. Looked like maybe there was a tiny bit of contact there. Toten's off as well. Graham's off. I think it might be another safety car. In fact, it doesn't look like they've slowed down. Nobody's slowed down, so perhaps it's not another safety car. Albert's up to 4th place. Biggie, he's in 5th. No, he's lost that to Smith. Smith's up to 5th. Biggie's dropped to 6th, and he's going to lose that place to Smoky Tom as well. Smoky Tom looking up the inside. No, Smoky Tom and Biggie having a bit of a coming together there. Smoky Tom stopping to let Biggie take that position, but they've both dropped down the field quite a bit. Meanwhile, Brody, he's starting to stretch his legs and try and create a gap. He's currently got the fastest lap of 31.7. He's on a flyer here as well, putting in purple sectors. He's actually created quite a bit of a gap already as the rest of the field is squabbling, and it didn't go to a second safety car. Potsy, he's still currently second place, but he's got Wacky Racer and Alba. They're all over the back of him. Where's Stealth gone? Stealth was there, wasn't he? I think Stealth must have binned it. And Wacky Racer, he's flown past. It looked like Potsy just let him through. Potsy's like, I'm not having any of this pressure. I'm just going to sit behind you. But he's going to have Smith to contend with soon as well. So we've got Brody now with quite a sizable gap to Wacky Racer, who's in second place. He's got Alba behind him in third. I think the safety car and some of them incidents definitely going to be investigated. I did read the steward's report, but I can't remember exactly if any. If I remember seeing the League 3 report. So we've got Brody, Wacky Racer, Virtually Alba, Potsy, Smith, he's in fifth again. He likes being in Smith. He likes being in fifth as Smith. Firepower, sixth. He was in sixth in the first race, wasn't he? Currently sat in sixth again. Perhaps he likes sixth as well. Smokey Tom, seventh. He's trying to chase down his teammate now. He had a bit of a moment, didn't he, with Biggie, and had to give that position back, and they lost a couple of places, but we have seen how quick that Citroen can be. Stealth, he's in eighth. He's in the Supra. Supra also a very quick car. Oh, he has a bit of a moment there. He outbroke himself. That's going to allow Max to go through. Oh, and Biggie, I think, as well. Biggie up to 8th. Max is there in 9th. Stealth has dropped to 10th. Toten all the way down in 11th. He had a massive moment, didn't he? In the early stages. I think it was lap 2. Graham. He's currently 12th. Not too far off the back of Toten. They might be able to work together and try and catch up to the rest of the field. Meanwhile, Brody, he's still putting in purple sectors. Wacky Racer currently with the fastest lap of 1:30.864. And Brody, he's just taken it, hasn't he? He's done a 1:30.787. He's definitely on a flyer at the moment, isn't he? Currently on the racing mediums. Obviously this one more endurance focused. It's got higher tyre wear and fuel consumption. Oh, does it look like he had a bit of a moment there? I think that was lag again. Definitely these lobbies need sorting out. Wacky Racer still in second place, managing to stay ahead of Alba. He's currently on the mediums. Alba, he's in third place currently, but he is on the racing hard, so doing really well to carve his way through the field. Starting in dead last because he won the first one. Oh no, Wacky Racer, he's had a moment again. He's into the barrier. Alba's gone through to second place. He's going to be trying to chase down Brody now, try and carve some of that time out of that gap. Potsy, he's actually back up to third. So Smith not managing to get past him yet. Not too far behind him though. Smith in the other Supra. Stealth being his teammate. I think Stealth, he must have had a moment and he's dropped down the field now, hasn't he? We'll see where he is in just a second. We've got Brody, followed by Alba, followed by Potsy in third place. Smith is in fourth. Firepower and his teammate Smoky Tom, the two Citroen boys, they're in fifth and sixth. I would like Smoky Tom looking for the move on Firepower. We'll stay on board with these for just a second. Oh, his Firepower goes a little bit deep. That's going to allow Smoky Tom through. He gets through quite easily. So Firepower's now going to have to try and chase his teammate down. Or he might just choose to stick with him. Currently on the racing hard, so they both are. Biggie, 7th place. He's on the racing hard as well. Oh, it was Alba. Alba's actually into the pit, so that's the first of the guys on the pits. In the pits. Biggie's 7th. Stealth is 8th. Max is 9th. He's starting to be challenged now by Wacky Racer, who had a moment, didn't he? We saw him have that big off. They're all into the pits now, though. So Wacky Racer, he's chosen track position. He's going to stay out for another lap. He's on the medium, so why would he take the hards just now? Smoky Tom's going to come out in 6th place. So we've got Toten. Toten's staying out. He's on the mediums. I think he might have pitted already, actually, Toten. He looks like he's on fresh mediums. This goes around the outside of Max. Up to 10th. Max back out on fresh mediums. And Graham in 12th. He's on fresh mediums. Brody. He's on very heavily worn mediums now. But he's not got the pressure of Alba to worry about. Alba was closing that gap, wasn't he? So Brody having a great outing at the moment. Potsy currently sat in 2nd place. Got a nice bit of breathing space now to Alba as well. I do think it's only a matter of time before Alba does get onto the back of him though. Alba now on a fresh set of mediums. He's going to try and start working on that gap to Brody, I'm sure. He's actually 0.3 up through that sector. Purple as well, so fastest guy for that sector currently. We'll stay on board with him for just a second and see if he manages to snag that fastest lap. Still 0.2 up. 200ths of a second, nearly 3. And he does, he manages to take it. He's just currently done a 1:30.2, 2:87. Smith, currently in 4th. He's got a nice gap as well to Smokey, who's currently 5th. He's got Wacky Racer not too far behind him, but Wacky Racer's picked up a slight penalty. Always looked like Smokey had a bit of a moment there, but still going nicely. So Wacky Racer, he's trying to get onto the back of Tom, but he has got that penalty to serve, so it's not going to help him too much. I shouldn't slow him down too much either, but it might give Tom that breathing space that he needs to try and create a bit more of a gap. Firepower 7th. I think he must have had a moment as well, because he was up there, wasn't he, with Tom? Biggie and Toten not too far behind. Biggie's up to 8th place. Toten not too far behind him in 9th. He's going to be looking for that move, isn't he? Like, he closed it up through the final turn. Biggie, he's closing off the inside early. Not really needing to, though, because it looked like Toten had lost a bit of that momentum. He's gaining it again, though, isn't he? He's looking up the inside into Druids. I think Toten's going to get it done. Later on the brakes, is he? And he is just, but Biggie's still there. He's still trying to fight it up the inside. Great move there, though, from Toten, late on the brakes into Druids, and not really a lot that Biggie could do. Too late to pull over and try and defend it. As we see Stealth have a little bit of a moment in the background. Biggie, he's dropped to 9th place. Not too far off the back of Toten, though, so bit of a battle forming here, isn't it, currently? And Stealth, he's trying to get in there as well. He wants a bit of the action. "17 minutes in." And Biggie actually picking up a 0.5 second penalty. That might give Stealth the opportunity to get past, and if he doesn't before, because he's getting closer. Stealth looking up the inside as well. Well, he did well not to collect Biggie there. I think the move definitely is going to come soon, though, isn't it? All he has to do is stick with him, to be fair. So Brody, he's now dove into the pits. I think he may still come out ahead of Alba. We'll have to go on board in just a second. I'm not sure if he created enough of a gap or not. In fact, he's out already. So yeah, I don't think that Alba is going to manage to catch him. Stay on board with Stealth and see if he manages to get past Biggie. I think he will do with that penalty that Biggie has to serve. Biggie currently inside though, and Stealth, he has managed to go through, so he's gone through to 9th place. Biggie dropping to 10th. Max is currently 11th. Graham is 12th. So Brody, he's still got a huge gap, hasn't he? So, yeah, that safety car definitely worked in his favour, didn't it? He managed to make up them places early whilst everyone else was squabbling, and gave him the opportunity to create a gap. He's going to be running the hards to the end of the race. I think the pits are closed now. Obviously just under 10 minutes left. Alba up to 2nd. Where's Potsy gone? Potsy's dropped to 5th place, so Potsy was sat in 2nd, wasn't he? Alba with the current fastest lap for 1:30.1. Smith, he's in 3rd place. He's trying to chase down Alba, but got a little bit of work to do. Smokey currently sat in 4th. Potsy 5th. So Potsy, what happened to Potsy? Perhaps it's because he's on them hards, not really feeling that comfortable on perhaps. It does take a little while for him to warm up. A couple of laps at least. I think maybe he was one of the later pitters. Toten up to 6th. He's going to start trying to chase Posse down. Just over 8 minutes left to do so. Second in the first race, wasn't he? Currently 6th. Firepower, actually not too far behind him as well in 7th. But he's now got Wacky Racer not too far behind him in 8th. There's only a couple of car lengths between them now. Stealth is currently 9th. Biggie 10th. We've got Max 11th and Graham in 12th. Looking like Brody's actually coming up to lap Graham now. I'm not sure how much Alba's managed to chip into that gap. He's definitely been working on it, hasn't he? We can see Brody's lap times have actually started dropping quite significantly since he took the hards on. He was doing 130s, 131s, and he's now doing 138, 135. Oh, still in the 131s. Maybe having a couple of moments on the hards. As I say, they do take a little bit of a while to come into their window. He has managed to close that gap a little bit now, hasn't he? Or a fair bit, to be fair. I'm not sure if he's got enough time though. And whether his tyres will hold out or not is another matter. Not under any pressure though from Smith, who's sat in third currently. If he doesn't bin it, that'll probably be where he finishes. I think he'd be happy with that. Nice podium there. Smoky Tom. Just don't think he's got enough time now. He's been very quick this evening though, hasn't he? Very consistent, so well done to him. Currently sat in fourth. As I say though, I don't think he's got enough time to be able to challenge the top three. But he hasn't got to worry about defending against this guy, Toten. We've seen how quick Toten is. Just not his night tonight. Currently in fifth though. Decent points there. Potsy, he's sixth. Being hounded by Firepower though. Firepower starting to try and put the pressure on him. Potsy going a little bit deep for that last turn. Is it going to allow Firepower through? He's got the inside for this one. Go on, Firepower. And he does. He manages to get it done. So Potsy dropping to 7th place. They got Stealth as well. Stealth starting to creep up in the background. It's a great move there from Firepower. He's back in that position he likes best. 6th place. Wonder if Potsy can find an answer for it. It looks like Firepower's starting to creep away though, isn't he? Just starting to edge away slightly. In fact, Potsy looking like he's at risk of losing that place to Stealth. Potsy now on the racing hards. Stealth is on the mediums. He's all over the back of him. Potsy defending really well at the moment. Stealth looking for a move. Potsy's covered it off. It's a great battle here for 7th place. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there between Stealth and Potsy. Stealth just grazing the rear of Potsy. Luckily none of them coming a cropper. Still putting that pressure on though, isn't he? And they got Wacky Racer. He started to get onto the back of him as well. They're going to have to be careful. Stealth actually getting past Potsy there. So Potsy dropping to 8th. Apologies. Wacky Racer, is there in 9th. Biggie, 10th. Max, 11th. Graham, still 12th. Brody, he just got past Graham. Alba actually not too far off the back of him now as well. Graham putting over to the inside there. He's obviously getting blue flagged. Doesn't want to get in the way of this battle that may be warming up for first place. I wasn't sure whether there was enough time for Alba to be able to get onto the back of him, but look how much he's closed that gap now to Brody. He's only a corner behind. I think you can actually see Brody up ahead. absolutely putting the hammer down through the last stage of this race. He's come from the back of the field as well, obviously winning the first race, being a reverse grid. I don't think it's going to be enough though. This is going to be the final lap. And it is. So Smoky Tom, he's going to bring him in 4th place. I think there's going to be some more battles. Toten, he crosses the line in 5th. Firepower, he's going to be 6th. Stealth 7th. Potsy 8th. Wacky Racer 9th. Biggie, he's going to bring it home in 10th. Max is going to finish 11th. Graham will be 12th. And here he is, the race leader. Alba not quite managing to catch up to him in the end. He did really well though, didn't he, to break that gap. Brody having a massive gap. He had a great restart, didn't he, after the safety car and managed to run away with it. He'll be happy with that one. Brody, 1st place. Alba not too far behind him there in 2nd place. He did well, didn't he, to catch up with Brody at the end. Smith, he's going to bring him in 3rd. As I say, you've got the rest of the positions there. We'll have a quick rundown through the standings. So Alba is still currently in 1st place. Nice comfortable 1st place for him with 194 points. Toten, he is in fact 40 points behind with 154. We've got Brody, so there's been a change at the top there. Brody, he's in 3rd place. He's got 140 points. Smith is 4th with 124. Smoky Tom 5th with 117. Wacky Racer 6th with 112. Firepower is 7th with 96. Stealth is 8th with 86. Potsy 9th, 80 points. Graham is 10th with 64. We got Rossi, he's in 11th with 60. Robertson 12th with 49. Scotty Boy is 13th with 31. Mark Palmer 14th with 23. And Drummer is in 15th with 16 points. And obviously we've missed a few of them guys. They weren't here for this round. But that was race 2, guys, from your League 3 drivers with the Ultimate Racing League. This has been round 5, and I will see you for the next one. I've been your boy Vex. Good night.